Welcome back to Fox and Friends. Mitt Romney's rivals continuing to attack what many believe is his biggest weakness in the race, RomneyCare, saying it's no different than President Obama's federal health care law.
Governor Romney was the author of RomneyCare, which is a top-down government-run health care system, which, read an article today, has 15 different items directly in common with Obamacare. Everything from the increase in the Medicaid program, not just the government is going to mandate you buy something as a condition of breathing, mandate that you buy an insurance policy, something that Governor Romney agreed to at the state level, something Congressman Gingrich for 20 years.
Well, our next guest is leading an effort to repeal the president's health care law, but at the same time, she supports Mitt Romney's plan. Joining us now from Tampa is Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi. Hi, Ms. Bondi. I was about to say Madam Attorney General, but I thought that might be too formal. Pam,
formal for her.
Pam, great to see you.
I like Pam.
Okay, Pam, thank you. How do you explain what Senator Santorum was talking about? There are 15 points of commonality between RomneyCare and Obamacare, the number one being that critics object to the individual mandate.
Well, and you're exactly right. The individual mandate. Let me tell you what the difference here. This was a state's plan in Massachusetts, and I am fighting with everything I've got, along with 25 other states, about the federal government's intrusion into our lives. That's what Obamacare is about, the federal health care mandate. That's what we are doing everything in our power to fight. I have personally spoken with Governor Romney numerous times about this, and he wholeheartely agrees with us that we have got to get rid of Obamacare in our country. You know, the founding fathers, what have they told us? The powers allocated to the federal government are few and defined. And it has become a runaway train in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
And we have got to get Barack Obama out of office.
In attacking Obamacare, quote, if the federal government can do this, they can force us to do anything. Let's insert state government into that sentence. If the state government can do this, they can force us to do anything. Philosophically, doesn't the mandate still offend you as an attorney general? That's where you're arguing it's unconstitutional.
What I am arguing is that along with 25 other states, and by the way, the majority of the states in those lawsuits have endorsed Mitt Romney. Let me tell you that. So let me tell you what we're arguing, that Obamacare, the federal government mandate on health care, is destroying jobs in my state, in Florida. It's hurting liberty of my state in Florida. It's killing our state. It would be financially impossible for my state in Florida to survive with Obamacare. It will cost us billions of dollars.
So we hear you. So
just
so that we're clear, but you are okay if states decide that they want a universal health care plan
similar to Massachusetts
that may raise taxes or may raise premiums and have an individual mandate. You're okay with states deciding that individually?
That's what our government was set up to do. States should make that decision. Individual states for themselves, not the federal government, not Barack Obama. It would put our state out of business. Let me tell you what we're concerned about in Florida. First of all, we're concerned about getting Barack Obama out of office because we're concerned about our economy. We're concerned about job creation. We're concerned about the things that I believe matter to most people in this country.
You certainly are.
And the candidate that I believe who can best beat Barack Obama in a general election is Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney. We understand that. All the candidates up there want to repeal Obamacare. If the Supreme Court does not rule it unconstitutional, you as an attorney general must realize how difficult that mission will be to repeal it. How will Mitt Romney, Newt Gingrich, any of the rest, Rick Santorum or Ron Paul, how will they repeal Obamacare if it's constitutional?
That's right. That's right. And thank goodness all of our Republican candidates, and I'm so glad you said that, are committed to doing everything in their power to helping to repeal Obamacare. But you're right, that will be very difficult because you can't just do it by the stroke of a pen. It takes more than that. And that's why we as states, we have been allocated, as you know, 3 days in front of the United States Supreme Court in March. And we're praying as states and the National Federation of Independent Business that it won't come to that the Supreme Court will hear our case. They've given us an unprecedented amount of time, and that by the time the election comes around, we won't have the federal health care mandate. And by the way, we will have a decision sometime in June from the United States Supreme Court, because this is so important to our entire country.
Interesting stuff, and you're at the front line of it. Pam Bondi,